I'll tell you 5 things that are ruining your art. So first, who am I? I've been drawing for a bit now. I've made some decent progress, I think. And I'm just sharing all the stuff that I know with you so we can make more progress faster and better and easier. And I don't want to give you like basic generic shit, okay? So maybe like always use reference, okay? Like don't be hard on yourself, guys. So we'll go through each of them, 1 through 5, okay? Let's go. First one is not being hard enough on yourself. And to improve, you need to look at your art, okay? You need to spot those things that are garbage and those things that are good. And you need to critique yourself honestly. And it's not about being harsh on yourself. It's about, you know, spotting the mistakes that you're making and actually acknowledge them. And then if you spot them, you need to practice them. And when you finish a piece, just ask what works, what didn't work, okay? Take notes. Bruh, trust me when I say this, like taking notes is so OP. Recently I've realized it and it's like free gains, okay? You just write what works, what need to improve, what didn't work, what needs like more studies and stuff. And next time if you draw and if you have those actually tips of yours in mind, you're just making better art. And you cannot be an NPC and say that your art is perfect because I don't know why, but it also not about being harsh on yourself, okay? You can still be proud of your work, but still you need to see those mistakes of yours. You cannot be blind to that, okay? That's what I'm talking about. Now let's go to the second point, which is social media. Man, I love posting on social media. I love putting my art there and all the stuff that I do. And it's actually a great place to do that, but it's a huge distraction, okay? And there's also like a really bad toxic comparison there. First, it sucks when you work on something and you post it and get like, I don't know, like 2 or 3 likes. I mean, 3 is good for, I guess. But you feel bad if you know, like work on something and it just gets to like, okay. I mean, like recently I just don't give a fuck no more. If I post it and it gets like, I don't know, 2 likes, pretty good. If it gets like, I don't know, like recently I've got 40 likes, man. That's some pod. And you also see like a lot of good art of other people. And what you instantly do is you compare yourself. Even though they've been drawing for decades and you only been drawing for like a year and a half or a couple of months or even like 2 years, it's not so big. Like for me, I've been drawing for like a year and a half, almost 2 years, I guess. But yeah, still there is comparison. Just to focus on yourself, on your journey, okay? Compared to yourself, your other works, and yeah, like compared to others, if you're studying them, okay, if you want to actually learn something, compare yourself to others if you need it, okay? So probably you need it, but only in studies. Okay, now to the next point, which I'm super guilty of, okay? It's overworking your art. Like, stop being perfect. And yeah, I'm guilty of that. I spend so much time, too much time on paintings, like anywhere from 20 hours to 30 hours. And at the end, I'm saying like, okay, yeah, I enjoyed that, okay? But still, like, what the hell did I do with it, okay? It lost, like, the painting in the middle of it, like in the actually third of it, actually lose his, you know, his soul, his flow, his energy and stuff, and I don't know. And it actually makes you, I mean, this perfectionist, or whatever it is, it makes you second guess yourself, and that's what I do very often. Like, sometimes I'll actually draw the same arm, like 5 times and still I go back to the first one. So there's a lot of time that I waste. And you probably know the parable of the pottery class or something like that, okay? Where the teacher had, you know, made 2 groups. One group was making a pot every day for a month, okay? And the other one was doing a 1 pot for an entire month, okay? And guess who's made the better pot, okay? Like, it obviously wasn't like that the 1 pot in a month, okay? It was the ones that did every day. And the same is with art, okay? Like, I realized also recently, I don't know, like, I'm going through like a renaissance. Like, I realized that, okay, I can spend like 30 hours on one painting, which, to be honest, probably like there's a large portion of time that I don't learn anything from that painting. And I just want to move on to the next one to actually improve and learn, okay? And yeah, actually recently I just was drawing for, I don't know, like 20 hours already or whatever. Like at 20 hours mark, I just realized, okay, it looked better when I like was halfway or even earlier. Just try to quickly finish it and move on to the next one. And I did, and it's great, okay? And yeah, I did a phase a couple of times and basically still went to the phase that I didn't render, just copied and pasted and go back to it. You need to know when to move on from a painting. Don't get too attached also, you know. You want to have, I don't know, like a mileage or something. Like, okay, you see that it's starting to look bad, okay, just finish it quick, post it or whatever, like keep it in your drawer or whatever, and go to the next. You'll learn much more. Now, let's go to the other stuff that I see that it kinda is sad, to be honest. Like, it's an art style shield, okay? So you see those people that they are not improving, they have a potential, but they're not improving. If you tell them something, okay, they'll just make an excuse that it's their art style, okay? They don't have to improve. They don't have to practice. It's their art style. Why would they improve it? And that's just a cope for me, I guess. I mean, if it's you and you just don't want to improve, like, do what you want, okay? I'm just telling that it's a shield, it's an excuse to actually, I don't know even why, not to improve. And I know art style is very important, okay? Maybe like there's this identity that they're getting attached to with their art style or something. But the art style is important, but progress and improvement is even more important, I guess, for me. And just look at other artists, see what you like, what you don't like, okay? Try to study the stuff that you like, and you'll discover your art style, okay? And that's pretty simple. Now, oh boy, let's go to the fifth one, okay? Which I'm super guilty of. It's not being consistent. Now, everything doesn't mean shit if you're not consistent. If you're not drawing every day, you're basically starting over. It's not even where you left, but it's still starting over. And if you're making like breaks a couple of days, okay, and then you draw, like, it's even worse, okay, I guess for me. All you need in a day is an hour. And if you don't have an hour, you just need like 10 to 20 minutes. You'll still make a huge progress in a year. It's like going to the gym, I know. Perfect. You won't get huge after your first workout, okay? You won't get huge after your second workout, after a week, after a month, after a year, okay? You get bigger, but not huge. And for that, you need obviously time, and you need to be consistent, you need to keep pushing. You cannot just, I don't know, give up and do like a month of, I don't know, like rest or something. You cannot do that. You gotta keep pushing. And that's a note to myself. So yeah, not being hard enough on yourself, okay? Like social media distractions, okay? Like your art style shield, like being too perfect and inconsistent. Those are the things that are ruining your art. And if you do any of them, just, try to change it, try to fix it. Now I have face drawing tutorials on my Patreon, so you can go and get them. Also, I have their free brushes. You can also get them. And if you enjoyed this video, like, leave a like, comment. Maybe you have like some insight and some other stuff that may ruin your art and you want to share with people and with me. I'll appreciate it. So yeah, leave a comment, leave a subscribe, okay? Go and check out my socials if you want. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. So bye.